friends, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today for this love reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of February 2022. So we're going to get started by seeing what are the major themes around love for Pisces in February. What are the major love themes for Pisces in February? Oh, we got two. We got Go the Distance and Regeneration, which is really interesting because these cards are sequential. And I've been shuffling this deck constantly over the last couple of days and in general. Bottom of the deck is the Loyal Heart. So, seeing these three messages for you, Pisces, makes me think that, first of all, what are you loyal to right now? Because I have a feeling that you're on the move here. I feel like you're going to be making some changes, making some moves with Go the Distance. And then this idea of regeneration, I feel like it's going to be really regenerative, like something from the past may be coming back, something may be taking on new life. And I feel like it's going to involve sort of some action on your part, some motivation. It's like you have to sort of keep going to achieve that. This is very interesting, but I feel like it's something that you feel very loyal to already, but it's changing. Maybe it's returning, and you've got to, like this cheetah, you've got to keep moving too. This is interesting. Let's see what the Lenormand deck will reveal to us in terms of sort of the energy around this. Go the Distance, Loyal Heart, Dog, which is also about loyalty, friendship. Very interesting, my friends. Loyalty. Loyalty is at the heart of this. This is very interesting for you, Pisces, because I feel like you're really being called to look at where you currently place your attention, your loyalties, where you really make an effort with things. Where is that? Where does that happen for you? I'm wondering, with the two loyalty messages from the dog card and this Loyal Heart card, it kind of makes me wonder if you're being supportive or if there's a friendship that could be turning into a love relationship. And I say that because, this regeneration card really always makes me think of something changing how it expresses itself. Like it goes from being one form to another. And I can't help but think with the dog and the loyalty card that maybe Pisces is about to sort of have a shift in a friendship turning into more. That's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like there's something in your life currently that is, a friendship potentially, and that it has the possibility of transforming into something more than a friendship. Considering this is a love reading, and you got that message of loyalty twice. I feel like this is a good friend, someone that you're very connected and supportive and protective, and it's a very close relationship, but it's a friendship. And perhaps it is evolving. Perhaps it is regenerating. Perhaps it's a friendship from the past coming back in a new form. It's a general reading, so, take the messages as they resonate for you. Yeah, this is definitely something coming back, something that maybe didn't work out the first time, perhaps, or something that is coming from a place of, a place where you have reflected on emotional losses with this person, because I feel like this is a friend of yours. Maybe they've always been there for you. They've supported you through these different emotional losses and different emotional experiences. They might not all have been losses, but just situations that didn't complete, right? They ended in the past. And it's interesting. Maybe they were there to support you. Four of Swords in reverse. It's a time of really trying to understand things and maybe something coming back. This Four of Swords makes me think a few things when it's in reverse, that self-care is needed, more self-care is needed. So I feel like this person cares for you. They care for you quite a bit emotionally, and when you're feeling down, they care for you. And also there's an idea here in the Four of Swords of sort of returning to good mood, returning to good health. Like you're in a state of recovery. I feel like you are recovering from something, that this person is there with you. They have been with you as you've been recovering. And it was maybe something that was emotionally an emotional loss, an emotional experience that needed recovery and self-care. And I feel like this person was there, and that right now, Pisces, King of Pentacles in reverse coming up, which makes me feel like, oh, wow, interesting. Look at that. Queen of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Cups upright. This is interesting. And the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Oh, my goodness. This is really making me feel like Pisces has experienced something in the recent past that needed healing, and they're working on it, right? Like you're recovering, and I feel like there's a friend around you that is loyal to you and protective and caring, right? They're around. And here's the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, and they're both in reverse, which is very interesting. You know, the King of Pentacles in reverse to me is a time where you're feeling insecure. You're feeling insecure about things in the material world, because upright, King Midas does not feel insecure. He feels very confident and turns lead into gold, as we have all heard those stories. And the King of Pentacles in an upright position is very confident in their abilities to, you know, it's that kind of energy, very confident in your abilities within the material world especially. But seeing it in reverse makes me think that you're feeling insecure about something in the material world, and that, you know, again, you're recovering from something, right? Like this is a time where you may have still, you know, the experience of some need for rest and some need for balance, because I feel like you may be overwhelmed right now with the tasks of the material world. And I can't help but think that there is someone helping you. There's someone who's your friend, who's with you in this time, right? And it's almost like you're falling in love with this person through a time of feeling lost, maybe, and disappointed by love. And it's interesting because I think that you're not certain also about what this could represent for you. When I see the Queen of Swords in reverse, it kind of makes me think that you have doubts about whether or not, you know, things will move ahead. And it's this idea of having sort of feeling like you can't let your guard down, right? Like, it's interesting. You want to let your guard down, and you want to feel all the emotional sort of vulnerabilities, but I feel like you're there's a fear there. There is a fear there. It's sort of, again, needing to overcome feelings that you're recovering from right now. And so it's like you can't have too high of an expectation of yourself when you're still recovering from something, right? So I feel like there's struggles for you right now, Pisces, in the material world, and as well in terms of your confidence about your abilities to sort of trust yourself, trust other people. And I can't help but feel like there is a very good friend that's very loyal to you who could put your mind at ease here. And I see the Nine of Cups. So I feel like you're going to experience a lot of emotional fulfillment once you're sort of ready, right? Because I don't know that you are yet. I think you're still in recovery from something that was kind of painful emotionally, right? Seeing the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck confirms to me that you're in a transformative mode. You're at the beginning stages of sort of transforming into a new path. And as you do, I feel like, again, you're recovering. So But I can't help but feel that Page of Cups is coming in here to show you a new dimension of emotion, one that I think has to do with a good friend. So this is really beautiful, actually. It's a lovely energy to sit in of a friendship blossoming out of something that was painful for one of the people, you know, and maybe this person has always loved you. Maybe. You know, it's interesting. I see the King of Wands here, so I feel a lot of passion. I feel like there's a lot of there's a lot of connection between you and this person, and they've been watching over you. They've been watching over you, and they care so much. There's so much passion here, and it's like they had a vision almost of this in their minds, and now I feel like it's coming to life. Like that's the energy of the King of Wands for me, is really connecting what you envision and seeing it reflected. And I feel like seeing that on the Five of Cups, it's sort of like they were watching over you. Maybe they knew all along that whatever situation led to this Five of Cups wasn't going to serve you. But as a loyal friend, they stood by. And I think that they sort of, you know, it makes me feel like they had a feeling that this wasn't going to work out. Whatever was going on, Pisces, between you and whoever caused this Five of Cups moment here. And they're with you in your recovery too. It's really interesting. Four of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Swords. I feel like we're seeing that because as you recover, you're still forming a very new way of looking at things. You're formulating a new perspective. And I think that's why we see the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords in reverse, because this is still new. You're still sort of recovering and getting your footing back here. And I think this Ace of Swords also makes me think that it's a new way of looking at this relationship with this individual. It's a new perspective on this friend maybe becoming more than a friend. Now, seeing the Six of Wands in reverse is interesting on the King of Pentacles, because Six of Wands in reverse to me indicates a time where you're sort of like achieving things without it being necessary to sort of talk about it with anybody. Like you're sort of doing your thing, and you're not really focused on the external world giving you validation. You're not really focused on the external world giving you recognition. I feel like you have almost sort of pulled away when I see this. Like when I see the Six of Wands sitting on the King of Pentacles, that makes me think that you've pulled back from sort of sharing things externally with others, that's not your priority right now. That your priority right now is that you're looking within. You're not looking at the external world for clues about anything. Do you know what I mean? And it's good. I mean, I feel like when we see the Six of Wands upright, it can be a time where the external world is really sort of validating your experience and what you're going through and stuff. But when I see it in reverse, it makes me think that what's happening right now is something that you're not seeking that from the external world. But it could also sort of be that you're not wanting to connect with the external world, right? And by not wanting to connect with the external world, that can be that can suggest a couple of things, that maybe you're getting your validation from within, or it could be that you're kind of hiding out, and that you're maybe shying away from connecting externally. And again, I feel like that aligns with this because you're still in recovery. So you're not quite there yet, but you're being guided to go the distance, right? Don't forget, this came out in the beginning. You're being guided to go the distance because whatever it is that is so loyal in your life is, I feel, transforming into a new kind of relationship and justice. Yet you're still, again, Queen of Swords, right? Like you're still trying to figure out what is virtuous and what is not, and what is fair and what is not, and what's for you and what's for not. And seeing that on the Queen of Swords, both indicating Libra energy, both of these cards. So perhaps you have placements in Libra, perhaps your person is a Libra, perhaps the situation that sort of created the need for recovery involved a Libra. But it seems to me that you're working this out on the inner realm, right? Like you're looking at this internally and you're still trying to balance things out and figure it out. You're being guided to go the distance with that. Things are going to shift. There's the Knight of Swords right on the Nine of Cups. So that really says to me, something is going to move quickly towards your emotional fulfillment. And you're being guided to go the distance in this regeneration because something loyal is, I feel, becoming a love relationship. It's going to move from friendship to love. And look what's on the bottom of the deck, my friends. 10 of Cups. This is a brand new beginning with someone who's a friend. But you got to wait until you're ready, right? Don't rush yourself, but go the distance, I think is sort of the message here. Continue on your path of recovery, but know that leave some comments below if this is resonating, because I would love to hear more about this. Express your love. I really feel that, again, go the distance. And the message here says, go ahead and make romantic gestures. I think that you, maybe for some of you, have always sort of loved this loyal friend, but as a friend. And now maybe it's time to express more than that. I think that this is a really beautiful story. It's almost like a movie, right? It seems like a movie about someone who had a bad breakup with someone who their best friend, always knew wasn't good enough for them, but they stood by like the King of Wands and just was there holding space, but always knowing that this person deserved more. And now I feel like they're going to approach you with an offer and you're being guided to express your love and go the distance. This is so beautiful. It's really quite beautiful. And I feel like the individual, you Pisces, are trying to just heal, right? Like you've gone within, you want to heal, you're working through some sort of difficult things with that Six of Wands, right? And that there's going to be a lot of passion here. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Passion. I really think this relationship is going to heal you. I feel that. Like I feel like there's a lot of healing energy because I feel like you are coming out of a time where there was a lot of deception and there was some trickery and there may have been a lot of stuff going on that wasn't serving you. And now there is new love. Oh, do you see that? New love. There it is. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I really think that there is a friend who loves you. There is a friend in your life, a good friend, and they love you, and they have been with you through this painful time that you're going through, that you're healing. Let's see here. Let's have to close out this beautiful reading of friends discovering love for each other. It's so beautiful. What is the overall guidance here for Pisces on this new love coming? Touching one another. Oh, isn't that lovely? Card 22. That's such a nice card for you to receive. I really feel like there are going to be moments of healing here for you. I really feel like you're almost going to be reclaiming your heart through this new relationship, and it's going to be, a moment where two people come together that are very loyal to each other already as friends. And it's going to create a new love. This is so beautiful. I love this reading for you, Pisces. Oh, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. What a beautiful reading. Long-term commitment. Long-term commitment. This is fascinating. Card 22 and card 32. And you've got these sequentially ordered cards of go the distance, regeneration. Something is changing form and you are being guided to go for it. This is going to create a long-term commitment. And it's very touching. Oh, I'm so happy. This is a beautiful reading for you, Pisces. I'm going to leave it at that. If this has resonated for you and you would like a personal love reading, you can find my email and my website address in the description below, blueroseenergyhealing.com, and you can book all kinds of readings through there. And as always, thank you so much for liking, watching, and subscribing here on YouTube, and we will see you again very soon for another reading. Sending you lots of love and light, my friends.